Hey guys, this is Conor here. This is the Attack on Titan deck profile. I'll be shown in a future match, and I was considering. I honestly just played this because I wanted to try it for regionals, and I think it's incredibly strong. And I'm still debating on whether I want to play this or if I want to play Kantai, but it's definitely one of the decks to look out for. This is the core build. Some people play the mono blue Titan build, but I think the versatility of the red green yellow core build beats out the walling power of the mono blue Titan build. So let's get into this. First, I have 4 Paving the Way for the Future Mikasa. She's a mill runner, so at the start of your opponent's attack phase, you can mill 1, you hit a character, move to an open slot. Helps in stock generation. You don't have any armor burst effects at level 1, but you still want to be able to hit level 1 first, have them dedicate a little more to the board, and that way you can keep her and then play some ones and go at them and get a little more of your climaxes, get a little more mileage out of your cards. Because card advantage is a little harder to come by in this deck compared to, say, Kantai, Sao, Nisakoi, but you still get enough card advantage to where you can fuel out your mid game, and if you can snowball the game hard enough, you will have a lot of card advantage by the late game. Go with that. The other main attackers are 4 Honor on the Battlefield Aaron. When they become reversed in battle, if the battle opponent is level 0 or lower, you may revert or send it to stock, and then they put the bottom card of their stock in the waiting room. And when he direct attacks, you give a character plus 15. And really helps in getting rid of those problematic zeros such as Hibiki, I think Lucy from Fairy Tail. The unison rate is okay. And then it also gets rid of oversizes. The main thing, like I said before, getting rid of Hibiki is important. Because the deck plays heals, you want to be able to get rid of that anti-heal if you can get it at 0. Because then when they get to 1, and they're not going to be wanting to play Hibiki as much, so you'll be able to use that to your advantage, keep their needs at 5k and whatnot. 3, number 1 oddball Hanji. She's a searcher, come and play, pay 1, ditch 1 search. Not bad, it's a useful effect, and being able to fix your hand is really nice. There's other cards in the deck that are able to help you fix your hand, but it's still really nice to have just an on-play searcher. 3, Violent Ripples Levi. Global 5, and then on play you can give a character, opponent's character in the center stage minus 1,000. Again, it snipes those 1k power characters that the stock bomb will hit, and you also get a global 500 boost on top of that, which lets you get over certain things such as apples, and you stay above a Shimikaze with 1 assist. If you have 2 of these at your 1/1s, get above a Shimikaze buff with 2 supports and climax combo, so you don't get reversed nearly as easily. And then 2, 104th Cadet Corps Krista. She comes into play, pay 1, clock yourself, salvage a 1 or lower, and this does not trigger Hatsukaze because it's not during the attack phase, but it's still a really good card to help set up your level 1 game, because some of your core cards, no pun intended, are part of your level 1 game, and being able to snowball off that level 1 game, so being able to set up your level 1 game is important. And then finally, 2 Beyond the Walls Aaron. Center character gains 1k, and then you can pay 1, tap him, and brainstorm, and for each climax you hit, you search for a core character. He's one of the few sources of card advantage that and the Chris here are going to be some good sources of card advantage besides clock on cores and such, so being able to hit off the brainstorm is really nice. And it also helps you just set up in general for whatever you need to and speed through the deck. As for level 1s, 3 Sasha. I was originally running 4. 3 seems fine though, as you only really need to field 2 of these because you're going to be fielding a 1-0 more than likely. Maybe a 3E11s, and she'll be most of the time a 7-5 with clock on core, as you only need 2 or more other core characters to get her up to that 7-5 clock on core, which makes her a really, really solid beater. And then for the other main beater level 1, Battle Stance Mikasa. On play, she gains 1,000 in a level, which lets you beat over the level 1 bombs, such as Monika's 1-0 bomb, and the Doubt Towards the World Kyoko, and Fairy Tail's Dragon Force Natsu. And then when she's frontal attacked, you can pay 2, send her to the waiting room, and then there's a 2/2 in this deck you can play from your hand if they frontal attack you. I'll get to that in just a second. And she's a really solid card in that, again, she kills bombs, and people will end up side attacking her, which saves you damage, and you'll be able to just keep beating with this thing. Even if you don't have it, they'll think you have it, and it's great. And then the last level 1 game is for the anti-Titan device omnidirectional mobility gear, and it's called the gear. You search for a core character, and then you discard a card, and then you get to move one of your core characters in battle to an empty slot. So during battle, you'll be able to you'll pop this, search for whatever you need, discard a card, and then you can stop on reverse effects. You can just save a character that would be dying from that battle, and be able to attack for the next turn. And then if later on in the game you don't you find yourself with a full board, it still helps as a search and discard for free. So you can filter out your climaxes if you need to, if you're into the refresh. This deck doesn't speed through its deck as fast as, say, again, Conor, which is probably the fastest in the game, but it does help you a little bit, and it will help you get your climaxes in when you need to. As for level 2s, I'm running 3 Beyond the Walls Mikasa, and this is the 2/2 that the 1/0 grabs. Again, Battle Stance Mikasa. She gains 500 for each core character, but she can't side attack. And then she climax combos with this gate on reverse, burn 1. And so majority of the time she'll be 10 or 10-5, or 11-5 with the climax combo, which will beat over quite a few level 1s, basically every level 1. Sword Outside Silence Voice, and then it will beat over quite a majority of level 2s as well. And then you'll be able to get that burn on top of it, which will help you catch up in the damage race. Because you might fall behind a little bit. You have gold bars to help you, but still being able to catch up in that damage race with the 2/2 is really nice. And then after that, have one of the Changer and one of this 2/0 event. The Changer changes into the 3/2 Mikasa. At the start of your Encore step, you can pay 2 to change into it if it's rested, and then up twice per turn when you play a core character, she gains 1,000. And then this 2/0 event straight up gives a character 8k. It helps secure Levi kills, and it also helps deal with early plays, because this set unfortunately didn't have any change. This is the closest thing you've got, and you want to be going red-yellow for the most part in your level 1 and 2 game, so being able to play this at level 2 is very nice. Still, being able to play at level 3 is good, because again, getting those Levi restance secured on higher power characters such as Akagi Kai, the new 3/2 Karen sort of helps as well, and Sayaka as well, because the 3/2 Levi actually he doesn't even get power, so you need some way to beef him up a little bit. As for level 3s, 4 Resisting Fate Levi, and this is the Levi I keep referencing. So he has no come into play, or well, he has a come into play effect, but no immediate impact on board. But he has a climax combo with this gold bar. When you play the gold bar, you can discard a card and grab a core character from your clock, and then play it on any stage of the stage or any point, any position of the stage. And it does not trigger anti-heal, so you can get a free heal off that, and you get a guy on stage, which synergizes with the second ability. You pay 3, send a core character from your hand to the waiting room, and a core character from your stage to the waiting room. And when he kills something by battle, you can pay the cost and then move and restand. So you'll keep your soul, you'll keep, you'll get your restand off, and you'll be able to probably kill something else if you just crash a guy, which it helps if you have just a stray 0 or something in clock. Then for the other level 3s, 3, the Mikasa, she, if you have 2 or more of the core characters, she gets plus 2k to put her at 11k. She's an on-play heal, and you can pay 1 at the beginning of your opponent's combat. You can pay the cost and then exchange 2 and stand them. And standing's not necessarily that relevant, but the field swap can definitely mess with people when they're doing stuff like clock kicks and other on-reverse effects. And then finally, one of Armin, he's a 2k and untargetable assist in front, and then when he comes into play, you get to look at the top 5, top X, where X is the number of core characters you have, and grab a card, which does include climaxes. So if you need to set up your Levi combo, or if you need to grab the gate to set up the 2-2 combo, you can do that. And the untargetable clause prevents you from getting hit by stuff like Compass, so you don't get any sort of problem with your restand, and you get 2k on top of it. So you'll be probably 13k restanding. So it's pretty much guaranteed at that point. Anyway, as for the whole deck, I think it's very strong, and it would definitely be a deck to watch out for your regionals. It was originally one of those decks that was sort of doubtful, as it was an English deck first, but it's definitely gone and proved its worth. And I think if you're looking for a deck that's, I'd say it's about $200 or something like that, 150, 200, that's regional ready, definitely look into investing in Attack on Titan if you can't happen to afford Kata. So that's all.
All right, thank you, Connor.